It's a chilly night in Rotterdam in Holland, but in one city centre haunt, it's always summer.
Shake it up, shake it up, shake it up now!
At the Baja Beach Club, there's a new attraction for clubbers. It means they have no need for cash or cards. Joe Van Galen is managing director of the club, and his idea has proved a big hit for the business.
When we started this 1.5 years ago, we have people just want to do it for fun, do it because it's new.
It's an amazing little device, which can mean there's no need for proof of ID or money to get in. It can all be done with tiny computer chips, implanted in the flesh of clubbers' arms. So what do these chips look like? You've got one here, have you?
Yeah, I got one here for you. It's like I told you, it's unbelievable. Got to be careful that I don't lose it. It's like a rice thing.
That's tiny, isn't it?
Really tiny, yeah?
Hey, alles goed?
Hello. I'm with him. All right. So this is the scanning.
This is scanning. Normally you pay over here. Right. But now I've got the chip.
For clubbers with a chip, no cash is required, and getting in is simple.
And over there is my picture.
Yeah, right, yeah. Straight away.
Straight away.
And there's another benefit. When buying drinks, instead of paying with money, they can simply have the chips in their arms scanned. Their accounts with the club are automatically debited. Chipping may be popular, but isn't it all a bit intrusive?
When they ask us for a chip, you don't have to fill in your address, your disease, everything you got, or you're married or not married. We want to have your name and the amount of money at home. That's the only thing we ask, and that's why everybody knows that it's okay for your privacy.
Here in New Jersey, a trial is taking place that some think could have profound consequences. It's at one of America's biggest hospitals and has the highest of motives: to save lives. Every day, scores of emergency patients arrive at the hospital. Doctors need to know their medical histories urgently.
Time is at the essence for us. Patients come in either in coma or have altered mental status, and we readily need to get important information on those patients very early on in the course of their care.
The idea would be to fit people who might one day need hospital treatment with a permanent computer chip, providing immediate access to their medical records.
I'm just going to make a mark of where we're going to put that in chip.
Stockbroker Robel Johnson is one of the pioneers. Today he's having a chip implanted in his arm, similar to those on German groceries and Dutch nightclubbers.
Okay. Now you're going to feel a little pressure.
Okay.
If ever he becomes an emergency patient, he can be instantly identified.
How did that feel?
Fine, that's fine.
Okay, great.
So far, 40 people have been implanted here. Doctors think it will soon be as commonplace as vaccinations.
You're chipped. Okay. You should play that number today. Once patients see the benefit of being able to travel within the United States and in the future worldwide, and people can have ready access to vital information that might save their life, will I think, ensure the buy-in to the general public.
The hospitals are certainly buying into the technology. Hundreds are already looking to introduce it.
Hi, Mr. Mulligan. Nice to see you again. Long time no see.
At the moment, when a patient is scanned, the chip in his arm simply confirms his identity, so medical records can quickly be called up.
And your home ends in 8265?
Yes.
And Dr. Campanella is still your PCP? Very good.
But in the near future, the chips may become much more sophisticated, constantly monitoring the health of patients.
You can see where this is going, where Star Trek is not so far off in the distance, where patients that might be arriving to casualty areas will no longer have blood drawn but just be scanned. We'll get a whole set of vital signs and biochemical markers, and it will revolutionize how we practice medicine.
But campaigners warn that chips like this could potentially provide access to all kinds of information held about us, not only by hospitals, but by shops, employers and more.
All technologies start in a neutral way, and all technologies grow in their power. The humble chip is going to be 1,000,000 times more powerful, 1,000,000 times more capable in 20 years. So when you allow it to be embedded in your environment and even under your skin, you'd better be prepared for it to be a completely different beast in a few years' time.
And there are claims that the chips could even act like tiny transmitters buried in our bodies, permanently identifying us and tracking us everywhere.
It would be the ultimate tracking tool, because there would be nowhere to hide from a technology like that. It could be used to track everybody everywhere at any given moment. The systems of government don't have that kind of information at the moment. Are we going to allow them to get it?
These people couldn't care less about that. We're back at the Baja Beach Club in Rotterdam. For people here, implanted chips simply means it's easy to get in and easy to pay for drinks. They're so popular, they'll soon be offered to clubbers around the world.
We also have it in the other club in Barcelona. We're busy in Turkey and in Germany. That's because a lot of guys want to have the concept in their country. And I think it will be a great system to put in all the other clubs in other countries.